Today we are celebrating Keith Alston's graduation from LearningRx, and he has done a super job. We are so proud of you. Keith, are you glad that you came to LearningRx? Has it helped you in your schoolwork?
Yeah.
Great. This is Keith's dad, and this is his mom. I'm going to ask Mom, I guess, because you were the one that I first talked with and came to our program, what led you to LearningRx?
I was led to LearningRx through a teacher. A few people I know who are teachers who suggested the program. I also learned about your program a little bit more while you
discovered with our program and keep being in the program. Is it something you've been pleased with?
I have discovered that my son is capable of a lot more than I guess sometimes he thinks he is, and I know he's capable of a lot, but I was surprised at some of the things that he had learned how to do, and I like how his confidence is built up a little bit more, and we kind of work through things a little more because we know that we can.
That's wonderful.
His memory is improved, his attention. His teachers have said his attention is far better. His focus was far better the last few weeks of school while he was in the program. That very much improved. I was pleased to hear that because that was a problem in school.
That's wonderful. And you could tell a difference, Keith. Do you feel like you can do anything you want to do now?
Sort of.
Well, if you work at it. If you work at it. Dad, how do you feel about the program? Have you noticed some improvements?
Yes, I definitely noticed that he has been able to stay at things. He's always been able to stay at things, but with school it was more of an issue, so I've noticed through my wife's preachings to me and his direct contact that he has improved in that area tremendously, and so we're excited about that going forward, knowing that next year he's going to be doing a lot better.
Great.
I think focus is obviously something that keep going back to, and that's definitely been a big improvement for Keith. Both here from the very beginning, might have been a little fidgety at times, and definitely took a little bit to get on task, but got through that real quick, and then just stayed after and stayed with it. So that was one of the biggest things that I noticed. His reading was very much improved. From the very first when he got here, and he would read instructions, there would be words that he would kind of stumble over, or he would replace the word. He would think he recognized it and replace it. And once we got into the auditory processing, then he got his sounds figured out, and he was much better at attacking words he'd never seen before. So that was a big thing. He had a much easier time figuring out his school assignments. That's one of the improvements he told me about as he went forward. Mom and teacher both observed much greater focus. He was better at figuring out directions and understanding, for instance, games. His mom said that previously if he had a game that he was trying to figure out on the computer, he would require a lot more help, but as he got through this, and that seemed to be something that improved for him. Better at remembering what mom asks, so that's always a good trait, right? Rapid progress through his times tables as he went through that. The better planning when it came to models. Keith likes to put together airplane models and also playing different games that require planning, and so that was something that improved for him. Much quicker at counting, and his reading directions and figuring out needs for a speedboat. That was a reward he got for completing the program, and so he read all the directions and figured out all the needs and how to take care of it himself, and that was something that he credited LearningRx with helping him with.
Great.